Greetings everybody, this is Ilona from ILONA TV, and today we're so excited to have a special guests in my show that who are going to be sharing their dreams for the Minneapolis, for this area where you can ignite and connect and be part of it. So we have today again repetitive guests because they got so many views, people wanting to see them again. So we have with us George and his team. How are you doing, guys?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
So George, I'm going to have you introduce your guests.
Okay, for those who haven't seen the previous interview, my name is George Lagaria, and I'm one of the owners of Ronin Combat and Self-Defense. These are our two instructors, Brittany Ike and David Miller.
How's it going?
It's good to have you guys. So today is going to be very conversational, you know, like we want you to feel like home because you are making so much difference. I'm paying attention to you. I've searched you up, guys, and I've seen the comments that, you know, people are living in your site, and you're doing something extraordinary in here in Minneapolis. This is a new vision of yours that you have started.
Yes.
And I've seen that you are training so many leaders to lead.
Yes.
And tell us, what is your vision or what's your approach to this?
Well, our vision is to educate people in the ways of not traditional martial arts, but more like defensive martial arts, realistic martial arts. And well, with everything that's been going down with, you know, a lot of problems that you see in the city, crime rate going up, we feel that it's very important that people gain some knowledge because we're living in hard times.
Yes, we are. So what is your hope and what is your vision or steps to fix that gap?
Well, basically a lot of people feel intimidated. People feel like they need to be supernatural athletes. I mean, people see that on TV all the time. Even in movies, you see the big tough guys, you know, being the bad guy. But that's not the case. We're trying to educate basically the average Joe, the average Jane, that they too can also be good at being confident and also be able to defend themselves should the scenario ever comes up.
That's awesome. So I know you have your adults, and I know you also have a vision to start something for the kids.
Yes, we also teach kids too.
Yeah, so anybody wants to elaborate on the kids? So like what do you do with the kids, and when you see them, how you approach with them?
Yeah, so with our kids, it is kind of a different concept because it is scary to talk about these things with them. So we really balance talking about the situation as well as actually getting them the tools to get out of the situation. We will use games a lot and storytelling to kind of make them more confident in what they can do. But then we also sometimes have competitions, who can kick the highest, who can run the fastest, like those play pieces that make it not so scary. And we try to build it each week that they're learning just a little bit more and making it a little bit easier if something comes up, that it's not just this, I don't know what to do, it's, oh, I've done this before, I can do this kind of thing.
So how do people or kids leave your place with? What kind of feelings they have or emotions? So what is the feedback?
Well, first of all, they love it because they go have fun. I mean, it's not like the traditional karate where, you know, it's just punches, kicks, and have that angry face. You know, they learn the self-defense through games. I mean, they have a lot of fun. You know, to them, it's not like, oh, well, I'm going to karate, you know. It's more like, oh, I'm going there to have some fun. And they learn everything through games. And it's a great confidence builder. And the kids keep coming back. I mean, they look forward to their training day.
I know kids usually say, like, you know, I would rather be spending time with you than at the school. How great is that?
Exactly.
They're really honest about it. If it was a good class, you know it's a good class.
Yes, yeah. And the good thing that you're teaching them, you know, like you said, that you connect with their level where they are. You know, kids are kids. Even though our kids are extremely smart, they still want to grow up. They're still growing up. They still want to have this, you know, this element of having fun in your place, and you take it and you make it just to a different level, and they like it. So what does the parents usually tell about how the kids react? Or
I think they want their child to be able to feel confident in themselves. A lot of kids are not confident, and so we work on that. And it doesn't matter the age, whether it's 5 to, I'd say, 16. You can tell a child who's confident and a child who's not. And I think a lot of the parents want their child to be more confident. So when they walk down the hall, they walk somewhere, there's less likely of them having an issue because people are like, they're really confident that they're not an easy target. And that's the key that we usually try to
I
explain.
like that you like say like, yeah, the confident people are not easy target. And the way that you teach the kids, because right now kids look at this, seriously, we are in a digital era, and they receive so many information that how bad they are, that they are not good enough. It's peer pressure, then social pressure, there's so many, and social media pressure, there's so many things that they're going through. I didn't have that problem because we didn't have the social media, we didn't have the TV or cell phones or any of this access to that voices that will distract me or destroy me. So for you guys to build their self-confidence, I think that is your true mission.
Yeah, that's what we like to do, and not just for the kids but also the adults as well, because adults, I mean, everybody carries a lot of that emotional baggage, childhood traumas. I mean, some people were abused as kids, some people were abused as adults, and they come into our gym with, and some of them, they are very vocal about it, like, hey, you know what, this happened, X, Y, and Z, and we help them overcome that through their training. And it's very incredible when you see that transformation, that it's not even years, like maybe a month or two after they walk through our doors for the first time, they walk out of there like really confident, and they always keep coming back. They love that they're growing.
I think they also enjoy the fact it's like a family-oriented thing, like we are family, so we treat them like we've known them for years. No matter if we've only known them for an hour, or if they've been with us for a couple of years, we try to treat them like family. I think that's another thing about the Ronin 13. It's just the way we treat our people as like family, and they're not just a person or a number.
I think just the way that you were describing what's going on, I want to come.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come over.
I want to come.
It's really cool, I think, to see someone who's coming for the first time, or the first few times. They're all kind of, they're timid, they're more pulled into each other, and the longer you're with us, the more you can see everyone's expanding out. They're like, remember that last week? Can we do that again? Or can we do this? And the excitement in that and the engagement is really neat to see, like the progression in our
One
students.
question, are the high heels allowed?
There are. There are.
Then I'm there.
We talk about that actually
Right.
in class. Like, you're not going to wear sweats and perfect shoes and all this stuff. You're going to either have a bad day, it's raining outside, you're wearing clothes that are not functional for fighting, but that's what's going to happen. That one moment where that something bad happens is really, I want you to wear what you're wearing.
It's not gonna be like, oh, wait a second, let me change into my clothes, my gym clothes.
and
Okay,
then
all right, we
Excuse
can
me,
do it.
sir. Excuse me, it's okay.
Just
Give me 5 minutes, I'll be right
All right,
back.
I'll be back.
Although a good distraction technique. Get out of the situation.
I know.
But it won't work.
Yeah, that is so funny, so good. So now I want you to look at the camera and to talk to Minneapolis, to families, to the kids, to the adults, to the parents, and invite them and tell them why would they benefit to come to your program.
Okay. Well, one of our greatest benefits to our program, we not only teach you fighting, kicking, fitness. It's a great part of the package, but we also teach you how to be confident, how to walk in peace. Actually, at Ronin, we teach 2 different disciplines. One is Krav Maga, which is the Israeli fighting system. It encompasses a lot of the realistic techniques. And also, if you like to be competitive, we also have Muay Thai, or also known as Thai boxing. So that's really like, if you want to be competitive, you'll spar, you'll learn a lot of other things too. And they are great confidence builders. Just forget for a second that you're learning how to beat people up, okay? You're just learning that confidence, how to walk in peace, because actually what the founder of the system, that was what he always says, so one can walk in peace.
That is excellent. Do you want to add anything, Brittany, for the maybe kids? Talk to the girls. I know you teach the girls.
I think there's a piece of, to be safe, you think you need to be at home, and that's not necessarily the case. It's whenever you're in a situation, you have a plan for what you're going to do next. And when we work on these scenarios and these situations, we're talking about, okay, we are going out to have a drink. Here's what we do to make sure we're safe at the end of the night, and not depending on someone else for our safety. We're depending on ourselves, which is I think super empowering and something that I'd like to share with others.
So the other thing about Krav Maga is we don't just teach children or women or men, we teach a variety of people. And I think the key for myself and the others is to make sure that it doesn't matter if you're 5 or 100. I had an 87-year-old woman learn Krav Maga. It doesn't matter about fitness.
Yeah.
It's really about being self-confident and aware of the situation. So when you are in a situation, no matter what kind of a day you're having, you still feel confident. I've done this before, I can do that. And it's the aha moment I like to say. They're like, aha, I don't have to be scared or afraid of the situation.
And we'll put you in those situations where you might be fighting someone larger than you, but we still get you out of that and show you, here's how you fight someone who's taller than you, here's how you fight someone who's heavier than you, or the vice versa. If someone's shorter, you can't do your normal going up with your attack. So how do you get out of that variety of situations?
Yeah, and we emphasize a lot on, you know, just like Brittany said, the stressful situations, because those are great confidence builders. I mean now, don't get scared if you feel like you're gonna get beat up, for real, because no, we emphasize a lot of safety. We practice a lot of safety in training. We just put you into situations where you're gonna be psychologically pushed to that limit so you can rise up. So God forbid if you ever put in that situation for real, just like Brittany and David said, it's like, oh, I got this, I've seen this before, and just overcome it.
So how would people find you? Where are you located, or how they can contact you if they want to sign up their kids?
Well, we're located at 3128 Northwest Viking Boulevard in Oak Grove, Minnesota, or Cedar. I mean, depending on your Google search, it's gonna either use Oak Grove or Cedar. And that's where we're located. Our phone number is 701-989-8858.
Then thank you so much for what you're doing for our community. And remember, guys, people usually go where they feel welcomed, but they stay where they feel valued. So we want to thank you today for being with us. We'll see you next time. Until then, be blessed.